Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Princess Anne High School versus Cave Spring High School.
Hello and welcome as Battle of the Brains celebrates 20 years of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller, and this is the championship match. Today's two teams have risen to the top of an initial roster of 36 and will compete for bragging rights, trophies, and scholarship money for their school. Thanks to the Scripps Howard Foundation and Virginia 529, today's winning team will receive a $10,000 scholarship for their school. Our runners-up will receive $5,000. Our semifinalist teams will each receive $2,500 in scholarship funds. So congratulations to today's finalists playing for the championship. They are the Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, coached by Jason Tomick. The oldest secondary high school in Virginia Beach, Princess Anne High School, is home to an international baccalaureate program. And the Knights of Cave Spring High School, coached by Tamara Carson. Cave Spring High School is a public high school in the Roanoke County School District. The school ranks second in the Roanoke Valley in terms of academic quality, according to U.S. News and World Report. Again, congratulations to our teams. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. In order to answer, players will buzz in and wait for me to call on them. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. Here is the first toss-up round. This man laid the groundwork for the first law of thermodynamics by showing that mechanical energy could be changed into heat. Identify this namesake of the SI unit of energy. Emmy.
Watt.
That is incorrect. Symbolized J. Princess Anne. Austin.
Joule.
James Joule is correct. This condition can be caused by a deficiency of vitamin B12 or most commonly iron. Emmy.
Anemia.
Correct. The smooth type helps detoxify drugs and moves synthesized proteins. Liam.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
That is correct. Its construction was ordered by Croesus, the king of Lydia. Named this Wonders of the World, ancient world dedicated to the goddess of the hunt. Nathan.
Temple of Artemis.
That is correct, or Diana. The namesake island was ceded to Britain by the Treaty of Nanking and a 99-year lease. Austin.
Hong Kong.
That is correct. This mathematical function has a set of positive real numbers as its domain and the entire real number line as its range. Its derivative is 1 over x. Austin.
Natural logarithm.
That is correct. The 100th anniversary of this man's birth was celebrated by his reburial at Isla Negra, where he said he wanted to rest eternally in his poem, Canto General. Trevor.
Ezra Pound.
That is incorrect. Name this 1971 Nobel laureate from Chile. Emmy.
Neruda.
Pablo Neruda is correct. Tom Hanks's character had a rough time as the sole survivor of a plane crash in the 2000 movie Castaway. Trevor.
Pacific Ocean.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. What was the name of the volleyball that became Hanks's character? Emmy.
Wilson.
That is correct. On his companion on the deserted island. The Japanese puppet state of the Manchukuo was established on the eve of the Second World War in what province northeast of China? Austin.
Manchuria.
That is correct. All right, you may need your pencil and paper for this one. How do you express the fraction 3 over 8 as a decimal? Keen.
0.375.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
One of the oldest Native American sites in all of the Americas is located at what archaeological site along Virginia's Nottoway River?
Trevor.
Stony Creek.
That is incorrect. Cave Spring. Emmy.
Jamestown.
It's actually called Cactus Hill. They were officially called the first U.S. Volunteer Cavalry, and their most famous battle took place in Cuba. Keene.
Rough Riders.
That is correct, led by Teddy Roosevelt in the Spanish-American War. It asks what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of the subject's heart and wonders what immortal hand or eye. Emmy.
The Tiger.
That is correct, a poem by William Blake. This specific type of acid is a molecule that contains at least one negative NHZ group and at least one negative COOH group. Austin.
Amino acid.
Amino acid is correct. Of the following 4 states, which one is not considered a border state during the American Civil War? Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky, or Maryland? Liam.
Arkansas.
That is correct. Donald Trump was the first U.S. president to tour China's Forbidden City. What current Chinese president was his host? Liam.
Xi Jinping.
Correct. Outside the Temple of Nature, it summons animals. At the same time, this object is given to Tamino. Trevor.
Magic flute.
Correct. Of a Mozart opera. What is the Hebrew term for the sacred tent that held the Ark of the Covenant? Carson.
Tabernacle.
Correct. All right, that buzzer means first toss-up round is over. Great job by our teams, but we've got a lot more questions to go. Up next, we'll meet our teams, and they'll compete as they compete for the season championship here on Battle of the Brains, and then they'll take on the category round when our match continues. Stay right here.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the first toss-up round of today's championship match. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 90 points, and our team from Cave Spring High School with 50 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead, but first we want to introduce you to today's championship game players. Let's meet our team from Princess Anne. They are from Virginia Beach. They're the Cavaliers, coached by Jason Tomic. First up is Austin Zhao, who is in the International Baccalaureate program. He's on the soccer team at Princess Anne, is the commanding officer of the Princess Anne NJROTC unit. Next up is Keen Tao, who's a senior, also in the International Baccalaureate program, enjoys chemistry, math, and computer science. The team captain is Trevor Dar, who is a junior, also in the IB program, enjoys playing the guitar, writing, and participating in student government. And wrapping up our team is Liam Senzon, who is a junior, who enjoys playing the cello, studying history, and reading Transformer comic books. That is our team from Princess Anne High School. Now let's meet our team from Cave Spring High School in Roanoke. They are the Knights, coached by Tamara Carson. First up is Emmy Kadoff, who is a senior, who is a registered emergency medical technician, who enjoys playing the piano and writing music, and will be going to Virginia Tech to major in pre-med and neuroscience. Our team captain is Nathan Sprouse, who is a senior who will be going to Virginia Western Community College in Roanoke, enjoys reading and writing and arranging music, is the clarinet section leader in the marching band, has been for at least 3 years. Next up is Carson Ray, who is a junior, enjoys reading fantasy and sci-fi, playing piano, and composing music. And wrapping up our team is Maisie Hansen, who is a junior, also a musician, enjoys playing the piano, reading, and participating in school sports, including lacrosse and tennis. That is our team from Cave Spring High School. And now it's time for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are Man's Best Friend, alias pen and stage names, and ends in RTH. And we do note that in this round there is no deferring, and only the captains can officially answer for the teams, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. And by the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. So that is Princess Anne High School. Trevor, quickly talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you would like to play.
Pen names are RTH. Pen names are names.
Are we confident with this?
Actually, maybe RTH. What do you think?
I think RTH, but that's because I can't project.
All right, Trevor, I need an answer.
We'll take ends in RTH.
All right, identify these people, places, and things whose names end with the letters RTH. The first is a synonym for width, as in one's waistline.
Earth.
Earth.
Earth is correct. Where we live.
Earth.
Earth.
Correct. Edith Wharton wrote about the house
Mirth.
of it.
Mirth.
Correct. City that forms a metroplex with Dallas.
Fort Worth. Fort Worth.
Correct. Botticelli painted that of Venus.
Birth.
Correct. A Scottish bay, as in the one of Forth.
Wharf. What do you think?
I don't know.
Wharf.
It'd be Firth, capital of Western Australia.
Perth.
Correct. A Sith Lord.
Darth.
Correct. The lake poet of Tintern Abbey.
Wordsworth.
Correct. And finally, Vesta was the Roman goddess of this.
Hearth.
Hearth is correct. Good job on that category. All right. Cave Spring. Nathan, talk it over with your teammates. Man's best friend or alias pen and stage names.
We're going to do alias, pen, and stage names.
All right, give the more commonly known alias, pen name, or stage name of these people. Samuel Clemens, author.
Mark Twain.
Correct. Norma Jean Baker, actress.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
Correct. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson, pop singer.
Katy Perry.
Correct. Oh! Edward Teach, pirate.
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Correct. Reginald Dwight, singer and keyboardist.
Elton John.
Elton John.
Correct. Arthur Blair, author.
George Orwell.
Correct. Marshall Bruce Mathers III, rapper and actor.
Eminem.
Correct. Stephanie Germanotta, singer and actress. Germanotta.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Correct. Francois Marie Arouet, French author.
Baudelaire.
Say for again.
Baudelaire.
It was Voltaire. And Farouk Bulsara, lead singer in an English rock band.
Freddie Mercury.
And that is correct. Good job on that category by both of our teams in the category round. Coming up next, another toss-up round here as our season championship match continues on Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 135 points. Our team from Cave Spring High School with 95 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains, our championship match and another toss-up round. Just a quick reminder, the team will lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then have a chance to answer. There's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. All right, teams, here we go. After winning the Battle of Stamford Bridge at the Saxon King, Harold rushed south with his troops when he heard that Austin.
William the Conqueror.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. He rushed south with his troops when he heard that another army had landed at Pevensey after crossing the English Channel. Name the resulting 1066 battle that was a decisive victory for William of Normandy. Nathan.
Hastings.
The Battle of Hastings is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. If the probability of an event's occurring is 3 to 11 or 3/11ths, what are the odds against the event happening? Carson.
8/11ths.
That is incorrect. Princess Anne? Keen?
11/14.
It would be 8 to 3 or 8/3. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here's another Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch. And again, you must wait until the question is complete before buzzing in.
Coles Hill in Pittsylvania County, Virginia, is the United States' largest unmined deposit of which chemical element?
Trevor.
Uranium.
Uranium is correct. These words are generally thought to have been directed at Marcus Brutus. Give the three-word Latin phrase. Trevor.
Ite brute.
That is, repeat for me, please.
Ite Brutus. Brute.
I'm just saying no. Nathan.
Et tu, Brutus.
That, ooh.
Et tu, Brutus.
Okay, the judges are saying no to both of these answers. Allegedly uttered just before Julius Caesar died, et tu, Brute. A bivouac is temporary soldier camp without tents or cover. Spell bivouac. Emmy.
BIBOWHACK.
That is incorrect. Princess Anne? Liam.
BIBOUAC.
That is correct.
Nice.
In its 4-0 decision in this case, the Supreme Court ruled that the Judiciary Act, Liam.
Marbury versus Madison.
That is correct. The 1803 Supreme Court case that established judicial review. Which Shakespeare play is considered by most critics to be his best study of Austin?
Hamlet.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. To be his best study of guilt, paranoia, and conscience following a crime. Emmy.
Macbeth.
That is correct. Created by French sculptor Paul Landowski, the 98-foot-tall Christ the Redeemer statue is located in which country? Keen.
Brazil.
Correct. He was the only incumbent president to seek and fail to obtain his party's nomination for a second term. Liam.
John Tyler.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. His unpopularity stemmed from his support of the Kansas-Nebraska Act. Name this Democrat who was the 14th president of the United States. Nathan.
Polk.
It was Franklin Pierce. Its port cities include Karachi and Mumbai. Trevor.
Pakistan.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Cave Spring. Oman and India lie on what sea that shares its name with a large Middle Eastern peninsula? Emmy.
The Arabian Sea.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper. If x equals 4, what is the value of y in the formula 2x plus 3y equals 17? Trevor.
3.
That is correct. This author of A Brief History of Time revised his theories. Emmy.
Stephen Hawking.
Correct. The majority of the songs recorded by the Beatles were recorded at what famous London studio? Trevor.
Abbey Road Studio.
Correct. This neoclassical monument designed by Jean Chalgrin was completed in 1836. Give the French name of this 165... Trevor.
Arc de Triomphe.
That is correct. It's at the western end of the Champs-Élysées in Paris. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll have a double of the point value. Stay tuned to see which of today's teams is crowned the season champions here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head into the final round of our championship match here on Battle of the Brains. One of these teams will take the season title and a $10,000 scholarship. Our scores right now, our team from Princess Anne with 165 points, our team from Cave Spring with 135 points. Now in this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, and so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. Secretary of State William H. Seward completed the purchase of this territory. Liam.
Alaska.
Correct, in 1867. What name is given to the type of poetry with 10 lines where each line has a certain number of syllables from 1 in the first line? Trevor.
Sonnet.
That is incorrect. From 1 in the first line to 10 in the last. Cave Spring. Emmy?
Villanelle.
It's called an ethery. To escape punishment for killing an abusive overseer, this man fled to the Sinai Peninsula. Nathan.
Moses.
Correct. His work was so influential that Dante made him the guide through hell. Trevor.
Virgil.
Correct. Orion the hunter is often pictured with his back turned toward us. What name in Arabic, meaning the shoulder of the giant, designates the bright red star that marks Orion's... Carson.
Betelgeuse.
Correct. Marks his left shoulder in this view. Surrounding San Lorenzo on the Gulf Coast are enormous heads with curious helmets. Those heads were built by which earliest pre-Columbian society that flourished from 1100? Nathan.
Olmecs.
That is correct. The first cultural leaders of Mexico. This antioxidant is found in citrus fruits. Trevor.
Vitamin C.
Correct. This Indo-European language is today spoken primarily in Iran and Afghanistan. By what? Trevor.
Farsi.
That is correct. Beginning with the letter D, what is the name for the gearing system on a bicycle? Liam.
Derailleur, or...
That is correct, derailleur.
what?
This Caribbean territory was ceded to the United States from Spain in 1898. Liam.
Puerto Rico.
Correct. Alan Napier, Michael Caine, and Jeremy Irons have portrayed what iconic... Emmy.
Scar.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. Portrayed what iconic comic book character? Bruce Wayne's butler.
Could you please repeat the question?
Yes. Alan Napier, Michael Caine, and Jeremy Irons have portrayed what iconic comic book character who was Bruce Wayne's butler?
Alfred.
That is correct. Alfred Pennyworth. What is the name of the upper house of the British Parliament? Austin.
House of Lords.
Correct. In biology, what is the name of the region of the chromosome to which spindle fibers attach, or spindle? Austin.
The centromere.
Correct. This Pontiac GTO creator and former head of General Motors Chevrolet division started his own car company in 1973 to market a gull-wing stainless steel sports car. Liam.
DeLorean.
John DeLorean is correct. According to the United States Constitution, what is the minimum age required to be elected to the Senate? Liam?
30.
Correct. In the sport of baseball, players of what position warm up in the bullpen? Liam?
Pitcher.
Correct. The fictional movie U-571 depicts an Allied crew trying to recover what German decoding machine? Austin?
Enigma.
Correct. Mrs. William Heelis, who wrote and illustrated many children's stories, including the classic Peter Rabbit, published under what nom de plume? Emmy?
Beatrix Potter.
Correct. The name for this city on the River Clyde comes from the Gaelic for Deer Green Place. Liam?
Glasgow.
Correct. What is the word that means one of the two or more words spelled and pronounced alike but different in meaning? Liam?
Homophone.
That is incorrect. I'll finish. But meaning like pool of water and pool the game.
Oh.
Emmy?
It's a homograph.
It's a homonym. The year after he published Puck of Pook's Hill, this man became the first English writer to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Name this author whose works include the poem Gunga Din. Nathan?
Rudyard Kipling.
Correct. What physical activity causes the various seasons on Earth? Trevor?
Rotation.
That is is that correct, judges? That is incorrect. Cave Spring? Emmy?
Earth's orbit.
It's actually the tilt of the Earth's axis. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here on Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains for our very special 20th season All-Stars match.
And it has been a great season here on the Battle of the Brains. Here are the final scores for today's championship match. Our team from Cave Spring High School in Roanoke ends the match with 215 points. Great job all season long and today by Maisie, Carson, Nathan, and Emmy, who earn a $5,000 scholarship for their school. Our champions. Good job. With a final score of 405 points, our champions and winners this season are the team from Princess Anne High School in Virginia Beach, the Cavaliers coached by Jason Tomic. Great job all season long and today especially by Austin, Keen, Trevor, and Liam. Congratulations. Winners of a $10,000 scholarship for your school, thanks to the Scrip Howard Foundation and also Virginia 529. Let me present you with the winning trophy for the team. On behalf of our executive producer from Jupa Enterprises, Patrick Porter, whose father, Julian Porter, created the show Battle of the Brains. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the judges, the families, the teams who've played with us this season, and especially you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains. Thanks so much for joining us this season. I'm Cheryl Miller. Join us next week back here when we have 8 of the season's outstanding players competing in a special all-star match. We'll see you then. Great job, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.